The 2026 NASCAR All-Star Race is just days away. NASCAR rolled out a brand new format. They thought they fixed the problems, but Dale Earnhardt Jr. just told them they got it all wrong. Dale Jr. believes NASCAR still hasn't solved the biggest problem with the All-Star Race, and he's now pushing for a wild new idea that could shake the whole sport up. The race is happening this Sunday, May 17th, at Dover Motor Speedway. Most fans call this track the Monster Mile. It's a 1-mile concrete oval in Delaware. And here's the cool part. This is the 42nd time NASCAR has run the All-Star Race, but it's the very first time the event has ever come to the Northeast. The green flag drops at 1 p.m. Eastern. You can watch it on FS1 or listen on PRN, MRN Radio, or SiriusXM NASCAR Radio, and the winner walks away with $1 million. So what does Dale Jr. want NASCAR to do? His idea is bold. He wants drivers from all three of NASCAR's top series racing together in the same All-Star event. That means Cup Series stars, Truck Series drivers, and O'Reilly Auto Parts Series drivers, also known as the Xfinity Series, all mixed together on the same track at the same time. Dale Jr. shared his thoughts publicly, and his words got the NASCAR world talking. Here's what he said. You could tighten up the restrictions on how you get into the All-Star Race. You could have all three, Truck, O'Reilly, and Cup, in the race. It makes getting into the race a challenge. Invite only. He also added that slower cars create unique challenges. Think about what that would look like. The Cup Series cars are the fastest. The Truck Series and Xfinity Series cars are a bit slower. So if you put them all together, the Cup stars would have to drive around slower traffic. That makes things harder. That makes things more interesting. And it gives Truck and Xfinity drivers a real shot to race against the biggest names in the sport. Dale Jr. wants it to be invite only. That means harder to get in, more exclusive, more special. He says fans rarely see this kind of mixed racing in stock car competition. He thinks this would give fans something fresh, something they don't see during the regular season. Now, this isn't the first time Dale Jr. has spoken up. He's known for pushing NASCAR to change things, whether it's the schedule, the format, or the cars. So when he speaks, people listen, and his comments are already sparking big debates about whether NASCAR should take bigger risks. But here's the thing. NASCAR already made changes to the All-Star Race this year. Big changes. They announced the new format back on February 25th. So let's break down exactly what NASCAR did, and why Dale Jr. still isn't happy. First, the All-Star Race moved. For the last 3 years, it was held at North Wilkesboro Speedway in North Carolina. Now it's at Dover. Second, NASCAR got rid of the All-Star Open. The Open used to be a smaller race for drivers who weren't already locked into the main event. They could race their way in. That's gone now. Instead, qualifying on Saturday will set the field for the start of the main race. The main race is 350 laps long. It's split into 3 segments. Let's go through them one by one. Segment 1 is 75 laps. Every driver competes. The starting order comes from Saturday's qualifying results. Segment 2 is also 75 laps. Every driver competes again. But here's where it gets fun. The top 26 finishers from Segment 1 get flipped or inverted. That means whoever finished first in Segment 1 will now start near the back, and the driver who finished 26th will start up front. The rest of the field lines up based on how they finished Segment 1. Then comes the final segment. This is the big one. 200 laps. Only 26 cars, and the winner takes home $1 million. There will also be a competition break around lap 225 for teams to make adjustments. So who gets into that final 200 lap segment? NASCAR set up clear rules. Race winners from 2025 and 2026 are in. Past All-Star Race winners who still race full-time are in. Former Cup Series champions who still race full-time are in. The fan vote winner gets the last spot, and the remaining seats are filled based on the best combined finishes from segments 1 and 2. Right now, 19 drivers are already locked into that final segment. The list includes big names like Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, Christopher Bell, William Byron, Tyler Reddick, Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Busch, Ross Chastain, Austin Cindric, Austin Dillon, Chase Briscoe, Josh Berry, Bubba Wallace, Ty Gibbs, Carson Hocevar, and Shane Van Gisbergen. The other 7 spots will be earned over the weekend. NASCAR also added something new to qualifying called the Mechanics Wear Pit Crew Challenge. Here's how it works. Each driver takes the green flag and runs 1 full lap at speed. Then on the second lap, they pit. Their crew does a 4-tire stop with no fuel. The driver then races back to the start-finish line. The total time from the green flag to the checkered flag is the qualifying time. The fastest pit crew with no penalties wins the Pit Crew Challenge, and they get to pick their pit stall first for race day. So you can see NASCAR did a lot. New track, new segments, new qualifying, new format. But Dale Jr. believes it still isn't enough. He says the All-Star Race has changed many times over the years, and NASCAR keeps trying to make it better. But he feels it still lacks that unpredictability that made older versions so memorable. Supporters of Dale Jr.'s multi-class idea say it could bring real drama, strategy battles, heavy traffic, surprise wins from truck and Xfinity drivers. But critics have raised some real concerns too. Mainly safety. Running different series cars on the same track at the same time isn't easy, and the speed differences could create dangerous situations. Now let's talk about the betting odds. Denny Hamlin is the favorite at plus 370. He won the last 2 Cup Series races at Dover. He's also a past All-Star Race winner from way back in 2015. Kyle Larson sits second at plus 550. He hasn't won in over a year, but he's still the defending Cup Series champion. He also has the best career average finish at Dover. Right behind them are Chase Elliott at plus 650, Christopher Bell at plus 800, and Ryan Blaney at plus 850. Elliott has won at Dover twice and led 238 laps in last year's race there. Then come the young stars. Ty Gibbs at plus 1,200, current points leader Tyler Reddick at plus 1,300, and Chase Briscoe at plus 1,600. Reddick has been on fire this year with 5 wins through the first 12 races. Alex Bowman is interesting too. He's at plus 1,100 odds, even though he's not locked in yet. He won at Dover back in 2021, and he's currently leading the fan vote. NASCAR is even applying resin to widen the racing groove. That should help drivers run different lines and create more passing. Christopher Bell comes in as the defending champion. He won last year's All-Star Race at North Wilkesboro. So can he do it again at Dover? That's one of the big questions this weekend. Dale Jr.'s comments have made everyone start thinking. Is NASCAR doing enough? Is the new format bold enough? Or is Dale Jr. right that the real fix is bringing all 3 series together for one wild, no-holds-barred showdown? Whatever happens Sunday, the conversation is just getting started.